Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day.
It's not only a brand new day, it's a brand new returning event in Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Hello everyone. It's Fleet's Wake. I'm your dystopian innkeeper, by the way. Fleet's Wake and 2 new champions joining our roster. Let's have a look at Volo and Sheila. Sheila will be out next week, I think. She's currently called Y4E15. Yeah, that's life. Probably have to restart. Hold on. Nice. Nice. I love it. Meanwhile, she is A1. Yeah, a couple of corrupted files. Let's try that again. Are we back? Yes, we're back. So. Loading user. Go on, a bit faster. Good. I'll come in again. Fleet's Wake. Now she's called Sheila, and a picture is replaced. That was Delina. New champion Volo, new champion Sheila. Let's have a look at the flex champions. Sorbu, nice rack, nice. Black Viper, okay, cool. Scissor Spear, okay. Orisha, Okira, Desmond. I hardly ever play Desmond. Solak, Diner, and Gale again. Okay, interesting. Good. Probably going to pick Sabu. Probably going to pick even Desmond. And probably Solak even. Or maybe Gale. I'm still in there. Good. Let's have a quick look at Volo. He's a support champion whose knowledge empowers his allies despite his tendency to overestimate his own expertise. I did a talk through. I'm going to skip that. We've got the usual achievements, unlocking him, completing all tier 3 variants, getting equipment for him, and completing 250 areas in any adventure variant free play with him. Encounter at least 10 types of enemies in a single adventure or variant while Volo is in formation. I would have to look the adventures up in an Icy Bite Glow for that. I don't know. 10 types of enemies. Maybe even in the event. I don't know. Let's see. Let's have a look at his variants really quick. The Unfair Sea. Do not hide the locked, please. Why is it? Ah, okay. So I probably have to start that adventure and unlock Volo. No, not you. That was wrong. Well, No biggie. Oh, come on. So I'm setting up a Speedy formation. So I'm always doing that. Here we got 2 tanks. Oh, that's a nice one. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 5 times. Good. Well then, let's rush through and unlock Volo. Shandy. She's one of my favorite speed champions. Lyconia, yeah. Then we're going to use Egbert for a little bit of extra gold. I bought a familiar, by the way. That one. Between the Sunfly familiar from the vault that is gone now. Bummer. Shiny Stash probably won't kick in up until area 50. Got Human as a tank, speeding things up even more. Just like that. That's good. Diana for transition speed. Oh, come on, let's speed things up even more. Lovely Elevic. Already preparing the Goldfind-Formation. Oh, and Rust was right here. I need Rust. Can't live without Rust. Yeah, I don't know. Does not really matter. Holy. Not because of Rust. Good. Okay, back to the Speedy core. That does not really matter. So we've got a Speedy / Goldfind-Formation. Far from perfect, I know. But that wasn't exactly the goal. And we unlocked Volo. Speedy icon type / Goldfind. Right now, please. Yes, probably. Let's check the specializations real quick. Gold. Rest is looking good. I'm checking the feeds later. Going to rush through the variants real quick. on. Rust's ultimate maybe, and humans and Rust's ultimate for both speed and Goldfind buffs. And switching to scientific negation, we unlocked Volo. My voice is failing me again. And have a Umberlee's favor of close to 1 to the power of 8. Let's stop right here. Volo's Guide to Recruiting Volo increases the damage of all champions by 1%. Permanently. Good. Let's have a look at his variants. Volo's Guide to Unfair Seas, to Diversity, and to Specializations. Let's start with the Guide to the Unfair Seas. Tier 4 goal would be 1200. I'm not sure if we can make that today. We'll see. Volo starts in the formation. He can't be moved or removed. Right here. Okay. Only Volo and champions in the 2 columns in front of him can deal damage. Getting to know Volo, Volo increases the damage of champions in the 2 columns in front of him. Pretty straightforward, I like that. Okay, so your tanks don't do damage, then the 2 columns in front or between your tanks and Volo do damage, and Volo himself does. Good. That's probably more interesting though. He blends in pretty nicely, I think. Pretty good. I like that. I like the graphics. I really do. So, what's really interesting is one of his specializations. Hold on, my voice failing me again. Volo's Guide to Questing. That one's going to be interesting. He increases the effect of Volo's Guide to Combat, increasing the damage of the 2 columns in front of him by 10% for each guide and or collection quest completed, stacking multiplicatively. Let's see. So I've got a 295 collection quests, guide and or collection quests completed, 295, and we're getting a base bonus of 1.62 to the power of 14. Cheers to that. His first specialization. Yeah, that's good. So that means that Volo's Guide to Combat is increased by 1.62 to the power of 114, resulting in 9.35 to the power of 16. And that was after his first upgrade. Good. So, Volo's Guide to Spirits and Spectres, or to brain-eating tadpoles, or to all things magical. I think I'm going to pick... Well, that one, those two, the Guide to Brain-Eating Tadpoles and to all things magical. That's... Hold on, Volo's Guide to Combat is increased by 100%, yeah. That's you just pick the highest number. That's it. You either check which stacks are higher. In that case, it's the guide to all things magical. Or you choose his favorite foe, and that will be his favorite foe. That means all champions that have favorite foes, like Minsk, for example, or who else? Viconia. There are some aberrations. They count too. So yeah, it's probably just pick the highest number. Pretty easy, in fact. So his feats, those are the standard feats. I'm going with selflessness, plus 10% damage. Yeah, he's blending in pretty well. I like that. But that could prove difficult. So only Volo and champions in the 2 columns in front of him can deal damage. So Viconia, Alaric, Laersel and Sentry at the moment. These aren't really DPS champions. But that's okay for now. His ultimate has a cooldown of 5 minutes. That's going down with equipment levels, sure. He takes out a book and quill and rides for 15 seconds, causing his buffed allies to deal additional BD-based damage for the duration. So the 4 champions in the 2 columns in front of him. I'm already placing Sentry right here. I'm getting Tatiana in. And where there is Tatiana, there is also Valentine, for a good reason. Increasing the faithful friend ability of Tatiana with her loyal bodyguard specialization. So we need a good DPS. Who's a good DPS? Yeah, Artie. That's a no-brainer. So placing Artie. No. Let me. Placing Elvic in front of Artie buffs Artie from front. Yeah. This is a no-brainer. I'm getting out Shandy. I'm already working on a DPS formation here. I'm using Fan because I've got a tier 4. I managed to... Did I get tier 4? No, I got 3 tiers with Fen. Still okay from the last event. So we get an extra boost from that. Pardon. Then I'm going to use... I was about to say Certainty Grant. Bummer. It's either Fen or Kant. Who's the better buffer? Yeah, that's kind of a draw. No, it's in fact Fen. Oh yeah, it is Fen. Yep, it's Fen. Okay. So we're switching back to Chalaxel even. For some more gold. Marilyn doesn't have to do damage. So she can be placed in the last column, no problem. And maybe, yeah, of course, V. My goodness. Artemis is lawful evil. So I'm picking V's specialization accordingly. I didn't have any. I just can place 10 champions, man. Bummer. I'm getting Chalaxel out even. And again, not yet, probably. We'll see. Good. So, next feat is unlocked, increasing the effect of Volo's Guide to Combat, buffing the champions in the 2 columns in front of him by 20%, his Guide to Questing by 20%. No, that does not make sense to me. Or Volo's Guide, Grasping Guesswork, increases the effect of Volo's Guide to Monsters ability by 20%. Not sure. I'll have to do the math, probably. So we unlocked Volo's Guide to Not Being a Hack. Complete 250 areas in any Volo adventure, varying free play or time gate. We just did that. Good. So, Volo's Guide to Combat or Volo's Guide to Questing? Yeah, Volo's Guide to Combat, of course. I mean, mathematically. Mathematically, that one is useless. I hope so. Well, I don't hope it's useless. I hope I'm not completely mistaken. V doesn't need to get leveled at the moment. Interesting. DPS-ish. Let's just call it that. Switching quickly back to the gold find and saving the gold find as one. Speedy / gold find. Hold on, that shouldn't be there. Make me. Yeah, that's looking better. So we can delete that one. And just see where it'll take us. Kraken, yeah. That's a horrible boss. So I'm running with the Speedy formation as far as I can. We're getting buffed now by Volo by 1.31 to the power of 21. Let's compare that with Rust. Where is it? Here it is. 7.67 to the power of 10. So roughly 8 to the power of 10. Versus 1.31 to the power of 21. Sure. Rust increases the damage of all champions, whereas Volo increases only the 2 columns in front of him, but by a lot more than Rust's Hello Friend ability. If you have unlocked enough collection and guide quests. Yeah. 1.3 to the power of 21 versus 9.14 to the power of 10. Okay. Okay. And we do not have any equipment levels yet. And there will still be another feat for either, is it Guide to Questing or Guide to Combat? Maybe both even. Guide to Combat ability by 40%. Guide to Questing by another 40%. Guide to Questing by 80% as an event reward. That's going to be interesting. Holy. He kind of outperforms Rust with 0 item levels. Okay. It's good. It's really good. That's exactly why I saved 58 electrum chests. To give him some equipment levels real fast. My voice. It's gone. So, still running on the Speedy formation. Virgil doesn't do all too much. Well, better than nothing. That's the problem. He's sitting on bench slot 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. I can count to 10. Blocking. Chahira, Diana. Diana is a speed champion. Chahira as my main DPS. Makers. Drist, Birdsong as great DPS champions. Isla as a great tank. That's a hot seat, so to say. That's a bit of a bummer, but okay. I want to test his rapid retreat soon. And I have click damage enabled. Oh well. We're gonna hit the wall sooner or later. No worries about that. Meanwhile, we can have a look. Yeah, I mean that formation is running anyway. So we can have a look at his other variants. Volo's Guide to Diversity. He starts in a formation. He can be moved, but not removed this time. Okay, he can be moved. Elminster joins the formation. So what can go wrong? It's Elminster. Come on. Champions next to Elminster deal no damage as he distracts them by criticking Volo. Yeah, mages. Scholars. 1 or 2 random enemies spawn with each wave. They don't drop gold, no count towards quest progress. The type of enemy is determined by the area you're in, with the type changing every 10 areas. Oh, that's how you get 10 different type of enemies. Good. Getting to know Volo. His buffs get stronger the more enemy types you encounter in an adventure. Pair him with certain hunter champions to spawn more enemy types. Okay. That's how you do that. Those 10 different types of enemies. The Guide to Diversity tier 4 requirement is 1400. Well, not today. Not today. Volo's Guide to Specializations, tier 1. The tier 4 area goal is 1600. My voice is giving up? No, it's not. Volo starts in information. It can be moved but not removed. That's good. 1 or 2 relentless undead spawn with each wave. When defeated, they get back up after 5 seconds. They don't drop gold, no count towards quest progress. You may only use hunter champions. Absolute adversary affiliation members and or champions with a magic base attack. So, Volo buff's buff is determined either by hunter, the number of hunter champions in information, the number of tadpoles in information, and every member of the absolute adversary affiliation has tadpoles in their brains, and or champions with a magic base attack. That's the third option for Volo. Getting to know Volo. His first specialization choice determines which champion he works best with. Which set will you choose? I don't know. I don't know yet. So, Sheila is completely locked. Okay. Yeah. Not even a preview. Next, feat unlocked. Yeah, so it's going to be Volo's helpful hints. Increases the effect of Volo's Guide to Questing ability by 20%. And after that he needs to get to level 1435 for his last feat slot. Okay, we can do that. Let's have a look again at Rust's Hello Friend. It's 1.50 to the power of 12. And Volo's Guide to Questing is close to 2 to the power of 14. Yeah. Bummer. I mean, still, yeah. Granted, we've got only 2 Goldfind-Champions information. No Adventurer except for Rust himself. But still, that's a good amount of damage increase. If we switch to pure Goldfind. Let's compare that. Let's compare that. Roll gold. I mean, just for fun. No. Can't replace Volo himself. Ellie and we. Okay. So now we have a lot of Goldfind-Champions. Now let's compare that again. Bam! We maxed out our champions. Good. So now Rust has got 9 stacks. Hello friend stacks. Resulting in 1.2 to the power of 18. And Volo's Guide to Combat is at 7.64 to the power of 23. Okay, I mean that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Buffing those 4 champions between Valentine, Elovic, Marilyn and Rust. In those 2 columns. Nice. Pretty good. With 0 equipment levels. Yeah, that didn't save, obviously. That's awesome. If he could buff Chahira that way, I would be happy. There is one ability that kind of bugs me, and that's Volo's Guide to Rapid Retreats. If a champion in the column in front of Volo is defeated, the formation immediately retreats to the previous area. Upon returning to the area of their new defeat, the effect of Volo's Guide to Combat is increased by 1000% in that area. So far so good. I've now placed a familiar on auto progress. So that means if Myconia or Elvic go down, he immediately retreats to the previous area and jumps back to that area where we got defeated. So far so good. I don't think the familiar will be a problem. I'm having problems with offline and or background progress. I'm not sure how that will work in a background formation or offline. Bummer. We'll see. Another Kraken goes down. And my voice is going down. Maybe a cigarette? Let's have a cigarette. Maybe that helps. Oh man. I want to test out his ultimate real quick. Let me stay in that area, please. Thank you. So, well, it's not exactly visible. Nope, not at all. So there's no graphic effect, nothing with this ultimate. I don't know if that's intentional. He's scribbling he's scribbling all the time. So that didn't change at all. Oh well, close to 800. We might be able to push to a 1200. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Because why not? So, switching back to that Goldfind formation. Yep. Feel. Albeck, yeah. And we haven't used V yet. We probably should to get her SES stacks up. Yeah, that's a lot of to catch up. Bit laggy. But close to area 800 already. Good. And we're getting a lot of gold at the moment. Maybe throw in a meat grinder every now and then. Like now. Ha. So after area 800, I'm switching back to my background formation, doing smaller cereals. I think cereals in the background, especially for color. Nope, scratch. Never mind. That helps too. Good. Yeah, I think that formation will make it to 475, yeah. Don't have to worry about that. That was fast. So, what does the Laura do in that formation? That's odd. That's really odd. Should have been Kroll. I didn't even place a familiar on bench slot 1. Oh well. Probably have to rewatch. Write that down real quick. I was roughly at area 810-ish. Okay. So watch later. See what happened. It's a great way to learn from your mistakes. Closing in area 900, well 850 first. And here comes a meat grinder. That took some time. And I have no idea why, but Valentine is BUD setting. Good thing about Valentine is she duplicates positional abilities that affect her to other DPS champions. So you don't have to place your DPS champions correctly, so to say. She will duplicate Volo's buffs to Jalaxel, even though Jalaxel is behind Volo. Maybe if, yeah, that could work. See, that's even better. Yeah. Closing in area 900. Still going strong. We've got a favor of 1 to the power of 36. Yeah. Humbly. And we're getting corrupted gems for completing tiers. Not item levels. That's fine for me. Down goes another Kraken. Area 900. Done. Time for another meat grinder. Thank you, Merylwen. Lovely Merylwen. Hello, Tima. Yeah. Sure. Oh, let's lean back and relax. It's 10 PM and I'm drinking coffee. Check. Let's speed things up again. Lysil, BBG, Shandy. Until we're running into problems again. And oh man! Either I'm completely mistaken or Volo is one heck of a buffer from those 295 guide and or collection quests I completed. They stack multiplicatively and increase Volo's guide to combat by 10%. Multiplicatively, resulting in a buff of 1.52 to the power of 24. Gearless. closing in area 1000 with quite a speedy formation. Always so close to get Shahira in, but I can't. She's blocked. Last leg to area 1000. So no problem. Good. Yeah, we will run into problems soon. Like now. Good. Time for Artie to shine. That way. So now we don't have to worry about placing Artie in front of Volo, because we've got Valentine in front of him. But better be safe than sorry. Let's place Elvic in front of Artie, buffing him even more. Kent is buffing Artie from the side, so to say. Beal and Grim are done. Oh, that's a bummer. Tatiana's faithful friend landed on Elwick. Okay, let me think. Fen. Oh, we've got defeated. Now let's try that. Okay. The rapid retreats. So we're getting a bonus of 1000%, correct? No. Let's try something else then. So I've got no idea why, but that worked. Maybe it was Artie getting a crit hit. So I'm going to replace Viconia with Valentine. So Valentine now duplicates Tatiana's fellow faithful friend to Artie and other positional abilities to him. Elvic is buffing from the column in front of him. Hello, Lara Vagyok. I hope I pronounced it right. Hello. Type. 1050. Done. Good. Artie is a great DPS champion. I love him. I just don't use him all too often. He's blocking Omen, my favorite Goldfind-Champion. So that's why I'm using Shahira as my main DPS. But right now I can't because Shahira is blocked by Volo. So Artie is fine. Don't get me wrong. I love Artie. Nearing area 1100. Yeah, ask me simple yes or no questions and you get a no. Or yes. In that case, a no. That's a no from me. Good, closing in 1100. It's looking good. 3.2 to the power of 37. Make that 4 to the power of 37. And another meat grinder. Another kraken down. Awesome. We're still soft capped. It's looking good. After that, I'm going to start a trials run. Going to do that, and I'll let the free play run overnight and see where this will take us. How much flavor we can achieve overnight. Looking good. 2 to the power of 38. Well, someone fell off the screen real quick. Closing in area 1150, another kraken will go down. A bit faster. And here we go. What's made it. "45 areas to go." Oh, I was close. Really? That took longer than it should have. Yep, running into problems. No biggie, no biggie. Yes, it's a biggie. Now it's a biggie. Okay, 1160 done. I think Artie just got a crit hit again. Nope. Haha. Tatiana's down. The Warduke, my goodness. So if we throw in Warduke, Volo will most probably buff the champions behind him. Do we want that? No. Not really. Wolfie. Come on. Was powering up like crazy. I don't know. Asm? Oh, come on. Yeah. Was about to say. Ah, that was a bad idea. I think Wolfie is the better option. Wolfgar and Egbert, or Wolfgar and Tatiana? Tatiana and Wolfgar. Trying to get some gold? No, that won't work, man. That won't work. $11.75. Okay. So let's see. Problem is, Wolfgar is surviving too long. It just doesn't go down. Goodness. Yeah. That's a massive shield. Got a different idea. Evelyn. The one and only Evelyn. Down 20 areas to go. And we still have, yeah, Evelyn. It's kind of a secret weapon. Replacing Wolfgar. So we can switch an Alwick buffing Artemis. Oh, probably won't work. It does. It does. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we now have the fourth and last feat slot unlocked. Grasping guesswork. It is a sort of free feats. 2 more areas to go. See? Evelyn does the trick I was about to say. Ah, bummer. Come on. Good. Made it. Tier 4. Check. Good. Okay, I'll set up a trials run right now. Then I'll let it run overnight, do the free play, and see how far we can get. Next up, next week, will be Sheila. And yeah, Sobu, Desmond, maybe even Solak, and Rock, probably. We'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, I think you know how it is. Everyone, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey. It's a brand new day.